Hello everybody. For my nutrition exhibit video, I thought I would cover the culture piece just because I'm studying abroad right now in Chile. And so I thought I could talk about Chilean food for probably 5 hours, so it's really hard to sum it up into 2 or 4 minutes. So I'm gonna talk about the things that surprise me the most while I'm here and the things that I find most interesting about the food here. Um, so one is we eat a lot of bread here, and Chile is kind of famous for all of the bread that they eat. And so here are the two most common types that they eat in Chile. And so this first one is what my family eats most, and it's called the mariqueta. And so it's larger than my head, as you can see, and it's like also very thick. And so my host family will usually have half of that for breakfast and then half of that for dinner later, just for one person. And so they'll serve me half of that and they toast it and put butter and jelly on it for breakfast. And it is really good, I'm not gonna lie. The bread is delicious and I know why they eat it. But I am unable to eat that much bread all of the time. And so I asked if they had any whole wheat bread. And so they started buying me whole wheat bread. And so this is the other type of bread that's most common. This is the whole wheat version because we don't have any white bread right now. So this is common and uncommon. This is called ayuya, and it's smaller than my face, as you can see, which I appreciate. And so it's really good. It's called ayuya integral. And so they think it's really weird that I like to eat whole wheat bread, and they make fun of me every time that I eat it. But it's way better for me than having the white bread all the time because, as we learned, white bread really lacks all of the nutrients that could be in the bread. And so after the bread is salad. So every day for lunch, we'll have a huge entree, and the entree is usually on this plate here. And they will completely fill it with mashed potatoes, with pasta, with white rice, and then they'll put like some sort of miscellaneous sauce on it, and then there's usually some sort of like mystery meat or recognizable meat. And so it's huge, as you can see. And then after the entree, there's a salad, which is usually in this bowl. And so it's not a regular salad. It's actually, there's no lettuce. It's only, it's probably half an avocado, celery, red pepper, green pepper, cucumber, corn, green beans, carrots shredded, carrots cubed, two types of green beans, tomato, just a full tomato chopped up, and so I eat that every day, and it's really good. And they also put, instead of using salad dressing, they'll use lemon juice, and so they'll just cut a lemon and squeeze lemon on top of their salad, which is really interesting, as opposed to in the United States to using like a bottled like ranch or like French or even like balsamic vinaigrette. Like, it's really good. It adds just the amount of flavor, and I'm going to start doing that back in the United States, I think. But as you can see, that was a lot of food. And so I would say the hardest thing for me for studying abroad is all of the food, because it's so much and it's kind of considered rude in their culture to not eat what's served to you. So through my program, I have prepaid for all of my meals, and so what they give to me, I have to eat it. And sometimes I can't eat the 4 servings of mashed potatoes. I only want to eat 1 or 2 of the servings on my plate. And so if they notice I'm not eating all of it, they'll say, "Oh, Erin, what's wrong? It doesn't taste good. Why don't you like it? Is it not good?" And it's very uncomfortable. And I'll say, "No, I'm just full. I can't eat anymore." And they'll say, "Oh, did you buy candy earlier?" It's like, "No, I didn't buy candy earlier. I just can't eat 4 servings of potatoes." And so they have a lot of attitudes towards people in the United States, and they think that the entire United States is fat, which obviously obesity is a large problem, but they think that I'm going to eat a plate this big full of mashed potatoes every day, and plus there will be a soup before it in a small bowl, and then this salad afterwards, and it is very interesting. And so, yeah, I hope that if you have any more questions about Chilean food, feel free to ask me because I will talk about it for 5 hours. Mostly we'll be complaining, but, so I hope that you learned something new about, I don't know, food across the globe. And so, yep, thank you.